Max, as far as this week, obviously a little more normal from a weather standpoint tonight. Did it feel better out there just to be able to have the conditions be less of a factor? And obviously, you were throwing the ball a lot more.
Absolutely, absolutely.
What was it like kind of knowing, coming into this week, knowing going to open it up a little bit and have a chance to throw the ball more, and just how excited were you to have that opportunity when it came tonight?
I was, I mean, I'm always ready for anything that happens. I was happy that like he was saying, that the weather was permitting and we were able to take some shots, and I think that helped the run game out a lot and just kind of freed everything up.
That first drive, getting some passes completed and getting the ball down the field, just how did that help build your confidence for the rest of the game?
A whole lot, it helps you go out there and be like, all right, I'm just playing football. Just it's what I do every day at practice, and just those simple, easy completions and then taking a shot, like those things definitely calm me down.
Was there anything, obviously Greg mentions the weather, but anything in your approach this week or anything in this game in particular that you felt different about than the last 2 weeks?
I don't think so. Nothing I can put a finger on. Just, I can feel, myself growing. I can feel, the guys continuing to come around me and within each other with all these injuries that are happening. But I think just week to week, I can just see, myself and the whole team just keep progressing.
You mentioned growth. Obviously, you got thrown in a tough spot there against Fresno State, having to come in the middle of the game like that. How much have you grown the last 3 weeks?
I think a lot. I think there was a bunch to learn from that Fresno game. A bunch learned from last week, and there's a bunch learned from this week. And then all you can do is just keep growing.
Spencer made it pretty clear for last game, like he wanted you guys to be on the attack more, feel like you were on the attack more. How did he establish that with you, through you, whatever this week?
He just was saying just to be me. He keeps saying, like I think he probably said it at least 100 times, to be. Don't become, just be. And that is literally just going out and running the offense. When a shot's called, see my key and don't be afraid to let it rip. That was another motto in the QB room, just let it rip this week.
I know I asked you out there or whatever, but if we said it here, like I said, you're the first Idaho kid to start and win a game for Boise State in the FBS era. As a kid that came here and watched these guys, like, what does that mean to you? What impact do you think that might have on some Max Cutforth that's 10 years old running around out there right now or whatever?
It means a lot, and after we talked after the game, I started thinking about it a little bit more, and just thinking about all the things that I try to do for like I've been training youth quarterbacks last spring into the summer, training youth quarterbacks because I know there's not a whole lot of help around here, and just giving them hope and just trying to give back a little bit. And it is very, it's very peaceful, and I don't know. It's good to know that, that it's showing and those kids are looking up to me, and I'm happy for that.
How much have you heard from, friends that you haven't heard from in a while over the past 2 weeks, and kind of what have they been saying?
There's been a lot of people that have been hitting me up and it's good to hear from them. You start to, you graduate high school, you move on from, different lives and whatnot, and it's always good to hear back from them, and it's like nothing ever changed. Like they're just saying there was never any doubt that they believe in me, and then it's always good having that support.
How fun is it to put up 500 yards of offense?
It's awesome. It is awesome. I remember looking up when it was 255 passing yards to 254 rushing yards, and I was like, that's pretty sweet. That's what you look for in an offense.
What have you seen out of Sire the last couple of weeks? I mean, I don't know, he seems to be playing like his best football of the season.
Yeah, like I was saying, like I think the whole team has just been growing week to week, and I truly have felt it. Is just the more you play, the more you see, like it just starts to click, and I think that's happening for Sire coming, he's been having a really good couple of weeks, and he's just got that killer mindset.
What were some of the changes you guys made offensively to have so much more success? Obviously, San Diego State and Fresno struggled to move the ball. So what changed this week?
I think execution. I think we just, handled it better. I think, you know, I think execution. I really think that's a big part of it.
Obviously, I mean, you wanted to be QB1 at this level forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
What have you learned over the last 2 weeks? I know we've asked about learning and stuff, but just like, what does it mean to be QB1 to you now and truly deal with the highs and the lows and all that?
Yeah, it's good to have a good support system around you. You know, my mom and dad are outstanding. I got a bunch of close friends, and you know, parental-like figures that you know I rely on. Now. I can't wait to go out and hug my parents, and you know, see all those people. And when it's high, and then the same thing when it's low, I can't wait to go hug them. And it's good to have that support system around.
To get a win for the seniors going out, final game in the blue, what can you say just about those guys and how they represent this program?
That part almost makes me the happiest about this win. You know, just looking up at the top of this room, like Bronco seniors, and looking them in the eyes. You know, there's a bunch there on offense, and I'm truly happy that I was able to, you know, play well and do it for them.
How do you guys approach?
For that short play.
One more time.
The pass. What do you think of the pass on the short play?
Loved it. I loved it. When he called that play, I looked at Bates and I'm like, all right, dude. I'm like, just throw it. Just throw it. And it's beautiful. And then, man, it made me more happy to see Wags have that one-handed catch. That was an awesome play.
What's kind of the mindset right now? You know, staying alive in the conference race, and I don't know if you know the teams you're rooting for to lose or what, but how are you guys kind of, you know, approaching staying alive? You know, with the win tonight.
Yeah, like I was saying to Jay on the field, like our whole motto has just been taking it 1 week at a time. Don't look too far into the future. You know, obviously we did our part in winning, and now all we can do, we can root, sure, but all we can do is start on Utah State with a short week.
Another local kid, Seth, getting his first touchdown tonight. I mean, I know the Skyview BK rivalry, but you know, how happy were you to see that?
Oh, I was thrilled. I was thrilled. Once we jogged out there after I think it was the pick, and just looking up, and I'm like, oh, what's up, Seth? Like, let's go get you a touchdown, because he had an opportunity in the Eastern Washington game with me. Didn't work, so I was thrilled this week.
Your biggest play of the game was a 42-yard pass to Cam Bates as well. Just, I guess, how was it making that connection, seeing like you had it perfectly spot on? Just run me through that play.
Yeah, so it was not against the ideal look for that shot play, which was tough. But you know, at the end of the day, like, you're just playing ball, and I went 1-2, and I ended up going back to seeing Bates in that little hole because they were running a cover 2, and just ripped it.
With the drops, what's the conversation like with you being, you know, the leader, QB1 now? Obviously, the drops were something that stood out tonight for you guys.
Don't matter. It really does. Like, I'm still gonna go back to them. That's what I was telling them. That once they dropped it, it's like, you dropped it, so what? Like, I've bounced a ball on the ground to you. Like, it goes both ways. It goes both ways, and it doesn't change anything on offense. Sure, it sucks in the moment, but it's like I'm still coming right back to you. You're a playmaker. Ball's coming to you.
Part of being in your role, you know, like, being the backup QB, like, I don't know, Max is coming back. You don't know when you're going to be in the spot again, right? Like, so when you look back, like, what are you going to remember about tonight?
Man, I think just at the end of the game, just seeing how many people truly support me, just seeing how happy, like what you were saying, how the seniors having their possible last game on the blue, like going out with the win, just that whole end of the game, high-fiving Bronco Nation and all the support from them. And like I said, I bet you another memory is about to come in here in 5 minutes when I go out and see my parents.
Good.
Go get 'em.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.